Carl, fuck, marry, kill.
Okay, fuck Pierce Brosnan, marry Bill Skarsgård, kill Colin Firth.
Whoa, okay. I mean,
Skarsgård's the adventurer. I think we'd have fun together on that boat.
that boat would.
I'd go
take
everywhere.
you away.
And honestly, all I need is a single night with Pierce. I don't want to hear that voice again in the morning.
Oh, come on. When you need me, darling, my name's Oscar.
Oh, my name's Carl.
And this is Who Would Watch This.
And this is Who Would Watch This.
Carl, welcome to Who Would Watch This podcast. We watch film, chat with film, and try and figure out who would watch this.
Today we're talking about Mamma Mia, which currently has a 55% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 3.8 on Letterboxd, and a 6.5 on IMDb. The Letterboxd rating really stands out amongst those bad reviews there. Wonder what's going on there. Oscar.
It's an odd one. It's a mystery that I hope to solve.
It's got a lot of fives, and I don't know why.
Oh, I know why, but hey. Anyway, the plot, Carl. Donna, the independent hotelier, is preparing for her daughter's wedding with the help of two old friends. Meanwhile, Sophie, that's Amanda, the spirited bride, has a plan. She invites three men from her mother's past in hopes of meeting her real father. Chills.
Chilling.
Chilling.
Simply so chilling.
Bone chilling.
Oh, there's no recovery. There's no recovery to come.
Carl,
There's nothing.
we're living in Sydney. It's suddenly got a little bit warmer, and I feel like we're in the holiday mood.
Oh, absolutely. What have we got?
We've got white wine spritzes.
Oh, cheers.
Cling to that.
We're celebrating.
We're celebrating. Carl, can I say? Mm-hmm. Carl is getting married in Greece.
I am.
Very exciting. He's not doing the whole Mamma Mia thing. Bit of a waste. So we are doing ABBA Voyage to kind of, prop up the rest of it. There are three men going to be there at the wedding, but they're not your father.
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
I sure hope so. Our entire trip is we'll land in London, and then everybody's going to ABBA Voyage because we're all... It's ABBA.
It's ABBA.
And they're holograms.
They're holograms.
And then we go to Greece, and then I marry my partner in a beautiful villa,
Yep.
and we all island hop together.
Yeah.
And it's meant that we've been very poor. But it's also meant that we were like, all of our friends are like, well, we'll do this Mamma Mia thing and this Mamma Mia thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't remember liking Mamma Mia.
No,
So
no.
I don't know why everybody's obsessed about Mamma Mia, and it's forced us to watch it.
It's huge. It's huge. Carl, do we go back to last week before we'd seen the film? Huh?
Yeah, when we tried to figure out who would watch this.
That's correct.
I love it. Let's do it.
Mamma Mia 1. That's right. We're not. I don't think we're going to
Potentially one of three.
One of three. Oh, that's right. They're making a third.
They've greenlit that third one.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we'll see.
Fair enough.
This one made $700 million. The next one made like $450 million. So there's juice.
Yeah.
Interesting. They're sort of going down the tiers like the Angels and Demons. Like the Da Vinci Code was
Mamma
big.
Mia Inferno is going to be huge, though. Let me tell you.
Oh, absolutely. I hope they get all the twists and the turns. All of it.
I would like Mamma Mia a bit more Bible-y, a bit more historical.
Oh, it needs to be way more Dan Brownie.
Oh, yeah.
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 Imagine Paul
Meryl
Bettany
with
in
a
this.
hideous little mullet. That's what I want.
One of the dads being like a monk, whipping himself, an albino.
Paul Bettany could play it.
Paul Bettany would absolutely put. I guarantee you they offered Paul Bettany a role as one of the three dads.
I think he's a smidge too young when it came out, 2008. However, now... I think Paul Bettany's a get for the father.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Vision?
The Vision.
The Vision?
Carl, have you seen Mamma Mia?
Yeah, I've seen it once. I saw it on DVD when it came out. I watched it
Hectic,
around Christmas time, if I believe, because we were staying at a family friend's house, and they owned it, and we all sat down and watched it. And I remember not liking it then, and I would have been a very young kid.
How old? Was it 2008, 9? What's that? Like
Yeah, so I
10-ish?
guess I would have been 14.
Yeah, gotcha.
13.
Yeah.
So, and I just remember hating Pierce Brosnan in it, and that's the only thing.
Was it sort of like a, ooh, what have they done to my boy James Bond? Were you kind of that kind of
I
kid?
don't think I was even that into because I liked the Daniel Craig one or ones that had come out by then,
Yep.
but I wasn't a Bond head. I'll also come out right now and say it. I'm also now not a Bond head. I just like the Daniel Craig movies.
Yeah.
I don't really watch the
Kind of
other
like SNL.
Bonds.
You have to grow up with them, you know?
Yeah, am I really watching Octopussy? No.
You just try and watch Sean Connery. He's like, nah, right. we
Yeah,
get it,
I watched the good ones of the other Bonds,
Yeah.
but I'm still just
There's like 6 out of 25.
yeah,
you know?
they're still just not as good as Casino Royale. Like
Yeah.
you're just like, well, Casino Royale gets it.
They play poker.
Well, they do. They get it. Anyway, yeah. So I watched it then, hated it. I've never wanted to rewatch it. I think I know bits of it through YouTube
Yeah.
and through pop culture. It's obviously broken through. I don't know what I'm going to think of it now. I really hope to like it.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to enjoy it. I am into musicals.
Yes.
I am queer, so obviously it should appeal.
I'll be honest, he's like crack to you.
Yeah.
Like, it just seems like there's a demographic,
Yeah.
and it's crazy you haven't,
And I love ABBA, and I
Yeah.
love Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
So it should be all the things.
It's all the good things. People love it. You know?
Yeah. So who would watch this? Fans of the musical.
I'd say every gay and girl. That might be an overstatement, but yeah.
You're nailing it.
Yeah, it's pretty much
Yeah.
all of them. I have also watched this one. I feel like maybe a bit more like a boy, like, I don't freaking like this shit. I'm happy to revisit it, but I don't know. I love ABBA, though. I'm a big fan of ABBA.
Yeah, everybody loves ABBA.
Everyone loves ABBA.
I mean, that's why this movie's so big, right?
Yeah.
You got to give it to ABBA.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame, I guess Bohemian Rhapsody made so much money, because this really is the one that I think deserves the money. I think so.
I mean, it made all the money.
Yeah.
This movie came in against The Dark Knight and
he-
held its own.
Well, that's kind of programming. That really is the Barbenheimer.
It was the
of it.
Barbenheimer of our
Christopher
generation.
Nolan really has already gone through. He's like, I keep going up against these films.
Do you reckon when he announces his next movie, it'll be a rush for like a female-centric movie to try and undercut it?
You're not wrong. I'm sure. I don't think they'll they'll try and push, but there's definitely like, let's give it a go.
I
Why
actually
not?
think it might be a thing that might follow his career, is people trying to be like, we're doing Barbenheimer again.
I wouldn't be surprised. That Polly Pocket movie that Lena Dunham, they're like, fuck it, let's just do that.
Maybe like Greta Gerwig will hold off her Narnia movie to release it against whatever the fuck he does next.
Where does he go from here? I guess he's in space bombs. It's gonna be another sad.
I'd love him to
It's-
do another like action film.
I feel like quite like we had with John Bond. I think surely he could get.
He
a
keeps
Bond.
on being like, I want to make Bond.
It's crazy that the Bond be like, we don't want
No,
him.
we don't want Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, we'll make $1 billion. No, we're fine.
Anyway, yeah, Oscar, I will say, I do think this cast
Yeah.
is fairly iconic with this movie.
I think so.
Like,
I think so.
they've
They've
have
all done
really-
very well, and I think the only thing I really take away from it is just those like behind the scenes shoots. Have you seen those? Of them like absolutely getting fucked up in Greece. It seemed like it was a blast. It seems like this is a net positive film. I feel like it's like for the world, for like money, the actors. I think everyone involved. It just seemed like and the viewers. I think this is a no one really had a negative experience. So I guess it's just us grumps, huh?
Oh, I know.
Maybe we'll turn. Maybe we'll turn.
Maybe we'll turn.
Mamma Mia 2. -1. That's right, we're doing the first.
We're doing the first one. Mamma Mia, I've got to say, one of the things that shocked me.
Yeah.
Shocked me. That must have gone over my head when I was a kid. This is a horny movie.
Oh. Front and center, Carl. And I think maybe we get like a bit like, people just love the ABBA and the Grease. Horny as hell
It's so
for every
horny.
demographic.
It's
No one's
so
left in the
horny.
lurch. Everyone's like, here's some women, here's some men, here's some older ladies, here's some older men. Everyone's getting a taste, It's good stuff. But God, it's horny.
I couldn't believe how
Yeah.
everybody was.
Everyone's on board, though. Everyone's on board with the horniness. And it's mainly the old man. It's a very nice film for that sort of demographic.
Well, I'd completely forgotten that the conceit of the movie is Meryl Streep had sex with 3 men, like, over the course of a day.
Yeah.
And doesn't know.
But wouldn't you? It sounds lovely. What was it, like 80s in Greece?
Oh,
Fuck it.
They would have been high.
I would have been a
drunk.
cum dumpster. I would have been
Oh,
absolutely
yeah.
filthy. Those
I would have
3
absolutely
men.
gone for. I would have had 40 kids and 90 dads, and everybody would have been like, "What the hell's going on
Meryl
here?"
got out lucky, honestly, with just one. This is a miracle.
I would have been able to fund every freaking worker in that hotel. That would have been my time in the 90s in Greece.
God, it seems lovely. There's a lot of positives. There's also a lot of just, I guess, negatives, but it's just me being a bit of a grump.
Oh, what about this movie? Oh, I hated it. I really hated it. It was really, you know what? I think it was very much with the movie, and then I think I then wasn't. Like, I was like, oh, I can vibe with
Classic,
this.
yeah.
I was all in, and
What
then
dropped
immediately
you off?
out.
Was it the horniness?
I think it's the most packed music. Like, it's such a packed musical
Yeah.
with songs, and because it's a jukebox musical, the songs do not actually propel the story. So you're just pausing. You're just pausing momentum.
Yes, got you. I mean, it's not a bad pause. A
No.
bit of ABBA. I think that's where it goes.
They're really fun.
Yeah.
Like, I think even musical number wise, if you just watch the musical number on YouTube, fun.
But that's what you've got.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, for the first, I don't know, 30 minutes, you kind of got the... Here's our players, but also here's some songs. The first, I think there's a middle 20 minutes, like, here's our conceit and the plots. And then the rest of the film's like, all right, we're done with that. Here's the music.
Yeah, like I think when we're meeting everyone is the most driven the movie is because they've actually got to introduce everyone. And once everyone settles into their places, it's just sort of everyone vibing in Greece. And that's okay.
Yeah.
But I didn't love it. But anyway, let's begin. Amanda Seyfried loves to read her mother's smut.
Of course.
Loves to read her mother's smut.
Everyone does it. You know, you go through her dusty old books, Meryl, and then you flick through the pages, and it's horny as hell. Again, it's Greece, so it's horny as hell.
Now, Amanda Seyfried has figured out who the dads are from the time that she would have been conceived, invited them all to the wedding that is happening in Greece. If you got that letter, would you go to Greece?
They're all smitten by Meryl. I mean, of course, but what's the letter saying? Like, hey, you might be my dad?
No,
It doesn't.
I think it's like, hey, I want you to come to Greece from Meryl Streep.
Gotcha.
And I just don't know why you'd go. We know Colin's gay.
We know Colin's gay, but he's having a bit of a vibe.
Oh, you mean he's there for fun? Everybody's having a vibe.
Everyone's having a fun.
We'll talk about the performances later.
Yeah.
But everyone's enjoying themselves. But just this...
Stellan's got a boat, so he's chuffed. He's like, thank God I can actually use this as a tax write-off. Colin's already got nothing on. A gay man in Greece, it's never happened before. And then Pierce is divorced. He's got 2 kids. Holding him back, fuck it. He's probably got some coin. I get their motivations. I wouldn't go, though.
I wouldn't. Like, imagine if you got a letter from your old flame.
Yeah.
Would you go? No!
Do they pay for the Greece ticket? Because yes, I would.
I think they all these guys paid their way, right?
I think so, yeah.
Ghastly. Crazy they all arrived at the same time. Lucky for them.
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
they got that comical, didn't get the boat. We've also got Sophie, Amanda Seyfried. She's a vibe. She's marrying, what's his name again?
Dominic Cooper.
Yes.
Dominic Cooper looks so hot in this. And he looks great. And he is the biggest cigar ever. And I don't know. The whole time.
It was 2008. Like, he would be a bit more progressive now, but God, he's a boy's boy and he loves a cigar. He's getting married in Greece.
Do we think this was his choice? Or they were like, this character loves a cigar? Because I don't know if they pair up.
No, we don't pair up, but then again, like, you're on holiday. Fuck it. I'll try a cigar.
No, but they live here.
Hold the phone. I thought, okay, wow. I think this will be most of the film.
Yeah,
Me going,
okay, here we go. Let's do
cards
it.
on
Let's
the
do
table. How I watched this was pretty putrid. I went to bed, watched the first 20 minutes, woke up very tired, watched the middle, and then caught the end drunk. So I'm kind of in all places, plot-wise and character motivation-wise, I'm a bit all over the place. However, crazy they live here. You know what? I would also smoke a cigar here.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I mean, I would live here, but like Dominic Cooper and Amanda Seyfried have like never left the island.
Yeah.
That's why at the end they're like, we're not getting married. We're just gonna go travel.
Yeah.
I bet it's like, why would you travel? You've already found
You're
Greece.
in paradise.
You're
you know?
in Greece.
Yeah, you're not like in Little. You
What are
know,
you gonna
like you can, oh no, you know?
When are you gonna do? Go to New York? Yeah, like that'll be fun.
You're beach people.
Yeah.
You can't smoke a cigar inside.
You're
wear
born on the
shoes.
water. Okay, what are you gonna do? Chill in the Hudson?
Me see Sully over there, but that's it.
I mean, I'd dive in for Sully.
We've also got Meryl's friends. We've got
Julie Walters.
who's amazing.
She's so good in this. Everybody's good in this.
Everyone's. I think everyone's read the brief and nailed it.
Some of them I think have just shown up without reading the brief and they're just going with it.
One of them, I think it might be Pierce, got told it's filming in Greece and Meryl's in it, and he was like, "I'm in." Because you would be like, "Oh, it's like."
Well, you'd be like, that'll be big.
yeah, that'd be big.
Imagine being like, okay, and we're going to do the music recording now. And you'd be like,
Which one's that? Ricky and the Flash?
Yeah.
Who signed up for that as well? Off that, was it Paul Giamatti? I'm getting them confused.
Oh, you're thinking of Rock of Ages.
Yeah,
Paul
those-
Giamatti's in Rock of Ages.
Those two films blur together for me. I think they both came out the exact same day.
Paul Giamatti was like, I heard Tom Cruise was shooting a movie on a sound stage, and I had to be there.
You had to jump on that. That's good stuff. Yeah, Rosie and Tanny are by far the best part of the film.
Names?
Oh, of course.
Really?
Yeah.
They are fantastic. When do we think... Because I think the drunk friend trope is a great trope. But do we think that'll ever be an offensive trope? It's sort of the Samantha, right, from Sex and the City.
Yes.
Like,
I don't know. I hope it's empowering. I hope so.
I hope it is.
I kind of think it is. I think that people have been like, Samantha's a vibe. One, like, afterwards and also during the show. I think people like that.
Yeah,
I think so.
When's just like that returning?
Yeah. It's us. We're like a wine glass. We're about to be in Greece. It's us, Carl.
I know.
You want to be validated? Yeah, we can be some Mamfa in Greece.
Oh, hell yeah. That's all I want. Let's just discuss how that's going to go. I'm going to eat a lot of gyros.
Oh my god, the Dalmatis. I'm gonna get. I might fuck around with Uzo. I'll be honest, guys. You're getting these.
I'm 100% fucking around with Uzo.
Fuck it. Everyone's like, it's licorice. I'm like, get
I
a
don't
fucking
care.
grip.
I'm going to be having all of it.
It sounds like it's cents to the dollar.
Oh god, we're also gonna have a lot of palomas. We're getting a lot of palomas at the wedding.
Hell, fucking yeah.
Oh god,
Guys, again, this episode's more just for us.
it's more just us. We're just hyping ourselves up.
We've batched like 7 of these podcasts. This is our kind of chill one. You
Oh
know?
god, I'm gonna swim a lot.
Oh,
The pool.
the water, and like, here's the thing. Props to the film. They filmed on location. It looks terrific.
Oh, it looks great. And I mean, you haven't seen the second one?
No,
have
I
you?
haven't.
The second one is not that shot in Greece as this one shows in this. Like, I think this movie's better for having gone to the location and gotten the mood up from all the actors being there in Greece.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I do love the direct. This isn't a slight at the directing, but more a slight at the way that the editing is done. But
I was going to say the editing's flawless, but I guess you have some notes.
I just think the way that they've shot this is that all of the actors got drunk. They all kind of learned the song, but not really. And after 2 takes, the director kept going, "Oh, we got it." Like that's it's all
Every
right.
line's a bit slurred. Even
Yeah.
Pierce and Stellan, they're a bit like, I think I can do Vula Vu. You're doing Gimme Gimme. He's like, you know it. You come on. You kind of know it.
Now, I believe that there's a little bit of like a one of the things that sucks about this movie is you never find out who the dad is.
Yeah.
That's always pissed me off. I just want to know.
So the briefcase in Pulp Fiction. People have been saying that.
I know, but they set up the 3 dads. Just
Yeah.
pick a dad.
Well, I think it's definitely Stellan, right?
Right, so this is what I want to say. Do we 100% think it's Stellan?
I think it's Stellan. I think Pierce is a long lost love, and I guess Colin is the comic relief, but I guess he's just gay. So it's a bit like, oh damn.
You know what? He's sort of the trope that is not good.
Yeah. It's 2008. The financial crisis had just hit. Oh, actually, Greece got decimated after this.
Oh, did it?
Real badly.
Surely tourism went up because of the film.
I
though.
think it might have balanced it out.
Yeah,
I think
it might
they were
have helped.
Thank Christ for Mamma Mia to 1. We are fine. My God. I think. Here's the thing. I think Stellan, but I hope it's Pierce because I think they're right for each other.
I don't know what she sees in Pierce.
Whoa. Okay. I'm talking like, okay, you got like because you get a bunch of flashbacks throughout them as like what they were like when they were young. Colin is like a kind of like a goth, like sort of like a punk. I guess.
My favorite thing is the sequel does not commit to these archetypes.
Oh, really?
She does not meet them and they look like this.
What's the sequel? What is the second one roughly? Give me a rough point.
So the second one is it's her meeting them.
Yeah.
So it's a sequel because Amanda Seyfried's taken over the hotel.
Yep.
And we see that interspersed with the travel of the life Meryl Streep's character had.
Who plays
meeting
Meryl? Is it also
Lily James. Lily James. And she's great in it. Everyone's good in the second one too, but you can tell that they really wish they were in Greece.
Oh, well, don't we all?
So they don't commit to these character ones in the second
No,
one, but I
gotcha.
do like the flashbacks to how they were.
So we got like he's like a punk. We got like Pierce is sort of like a hippie, I guess. And what was Skarsgård? He seemed like kind of like a.
Was he
fucking
the rocker?
He was no. I think Colin was a bit more of the rock. He's like the headbanger.
Oh, right.
Colin just seemed like the DMT guy.
Yeah.
He's really into ayahuasca. And he'll tell you about it, and you're like, oh, just get on your boat. Get on your boat. I always think this man is named Bill, and now I'm thinking it's because people have called him Bill from this movie.
Well, he's got Bill
I
Skarsgård.
know he has a Bill Skarsgård, but
It's Stellan,
yeah, I think he's a Bill.
but this is Stellan.
Yeah, no, I assume he's Bill.
No, we're talking about Stellan.
What are the Skarsgårds? We got the guy from Succession. We got Pennywise. We got, I guess, this one.
Yeah, and then there's Peter Skarsgård, but I don't think Peter Skarsgård's related to the other Skarsgårds.
Whoa, hectic! Really?
I think he's a whole other Skarsgård.
Damn.
But I don't know.
I thought there was like 4 of these guys out there.
They don't stop.
Yeah,
The Skarsgårds are everywhere.
Of course.
And as well they should be.
of course, they're on top of the world.
The Skarsgårds.
Skarsgårds.
Now, Meryl's been running this hotel for 15 years.
Yeah.
Do we think she's left the island?
No, I don't think so. Not
How's she
really.
maintaining these relationships? Are people just coming to visit because it's free of common grease?
Yeah, let's just talk about her business model. It's not working. It seems like she's like, all right, the town folk can just live here. They're also my help. They're also staying here. Anyone can rock up. It's fine. It seems like a loosey-goosey. All she does is cock. All she does is cock little tiles of things, and that's her job.
She is giving like my dad, which is there's a wedding tomorrow, and she's like, I'm just going to redo all the stones. And it's like my dad in Christmas when he's just like, oh yeah, I'm just going to like remake this wall. And it's like, why are you plastering a wall on
The
Christmas
ham
Day?
hasn't even like been prepped.
Yeah.
You haven't based the ham. He's like, no.
My dad's like, you're not helping.
The
and I'm like,
grout
you're
needs
making
to dry.
You're
The
making
grout
a wall.
needs to dry, Carl. Don't be such a hater. Yeah, no, I don't think this is working out. She gets payment from Skarsgård.
Every week? Is that what they say?
I think she got a big.
No, from Stellan's aunt.
Yes.
Yeah, she
Yes.
gave a big. But I don't get how. So
I'll be
look,
honest. That's my smoking gun for Skarsgård.
yeah,
for being,
I reckon.
Yeah, but that's kind of it.
But also, Amanda Seyfried looks like Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Like she's got it.
she's got that Stellan in her.
She's got the Stellan in
Yeah.
her. Like, and I mean, Stellan's the party animal. Stellan's at one stage ready to fuck all of her friends.
Oh, totally.
So
what is this bit with? I think I know what it is. Essentially, the conceit of the film is that hey, these three could be anyone's. We don't know who's the father, and that's the thing. I'm jumping around a bit here. There's a scene where Skarsgård and Colin are on the boat. They're having like a classic, like I don't know what you're talking about, and you don't know what I'm talking about. Is he insinuating that he's gay and he knows?
I think so.
Yeah. What's Colin insinuating? That he's trying to fuck
The daughter?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't actually get it.
No.
Because I also thought there was like sexual tension in the scene.
That's what I thought.
Because it's shot to be really intimate,
Yeah.
and I don't get why.
Yeah. And then what's it called? Molly Weasley rocks up and goes, let's fuck.
Oh yeah, her sort of aim of the movie is she wants to lay with Bill.
Yeah. I guess they kind of give up. It's crazy the film ends with like the wedding and then goes, we've actually got this creepy, we've got a whole thing of them running around on roofs and stuff. So they're going to be chasing it. It's an odd paced film. Carl, let's get into it. So essentially, the three boys are rocked up. They're chilling in the goat shed. Uh-oh. Meryl has now learned that they're going to be there. What's going to happen? We get Mamma Mia, the song.
Yeah. So look, we've obviously skipped over a handful of songs at the moment. I think Mamma Mia is the best song.
Yeah.
I think Mamma Mia is the best song.
I agree in terms of like this is like functionally good song. However, I will say the horny one on the beach is also a vibe.
Oh, the horny one on the beach is great.
Yeah.
I'll retract my statement.
I think just blanket Mamma Mia is the best like functional song.
Yeah.
It works. It feels like the whole thing was based around this song, and the conceit of the film was built around that.
And I like the ensemble sort of like inching forward.
Yes.
Creating things for them. I wish they did more with the ensemble, honestly. It feels like there was more comedy to be had there.
I think so. I will say, yeah, the horny beach one's also great. I also will say, I think the one with Meryl and Amanda, which is like slipping through my fingers all the time, is actually quite a lovely song. I think that's quite nice. But those are my top three.
Yeah, I think so. She meets them. She
Yeah.
doesn't want them there.
Yeah,
You know?
classic Polly re-meet cute.
Yeah. So they all go to leave.
Yeah.
Amanda Seyfried's like, I'll come out with you, don't you worry. This is the day before her wedding. She goes and spends it out on the water.
Of course.
Do we not think everyone's like, where the fuck is Amanda Seyfried?
That's the whole thing of the film. Just
You
like,
got married recently. Do you reckon you could have had a whole day off prior to the wedding?
I disappeared and looked for my father in the bush. It was a much sadder story. There was no ABBA songs, just sort of Creedence Clearwater Revival was the kind of a soundtrack to the bushwalk.
It was sort of
Wasn't
Johnny
nice.
Cash Hurt-esque.
It was sad, and I kind of just found two of them dead in the forest, so it wasn't nice.
You had a Stand By Me moment.
Yeah, Bill Skarsgård was there though. He
No,
did-
you're thinking of It. That's the other Stephen King
that's
film.
right. A clown did try and chase me. With,
But I just don't think that this... Because at one stage, Dominic Cooper's like, where have you been? You've been out gallivanting for it's the day before the wedding. Like, do you reckon I can get away with not doing anything the day before the wedding?
He's playing cool. He's got a fat cigar in his mouth and he's in his swimmers. It's like, I've been working. I've been bustling my ass. He's ready to have the fattest little like swim. He's vibing, okay?
So they have their Bucks parties.
Yes.
They have their Bucks parties. Now, her Bucks party is Meryl Streep performing
Yeah.
with her two lady friends. It takes Amanda Seyfried ages to work out what the fuck's going on. I'm like, you not think they're just going to sing? They're like, and for one night only. And there's like smoke rising and Amanda's like, oh my God, who the hell is this?
Did you get a stripper? Now, she is like a famous singer, back in the day? What do we
Oh,
reckon?
no,
What's
because
it back
I know the answers from Mamma Mia 2. Here we
to?
go
Okay,
again.
huge.
They're just fun. They're just a fun 3.
Okay. So she's not like a star pal. Like she
No.
didn't like hang up the coat. She's like, I'm done.
No, yeah.
Okay.
They just like to dress up and sing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all.
That's a vibe.
It's nothing much. But in the context of the movie now,
Mm.
because this is the one that they sing,
Yes.
did they write this song?
Oh, that's huge.
This is the only diegetic song, right?
Yes. Okay. Are we okay? 2 options. Either ABBA exists in this world, and this is the only diegetic song. This is the
But they don't realize they've been singing ABBA the entire time.
Yeah. Or they have written this banger of a song, and they've just been holding on to this little like it seems like it's sad this ditty has been lost to time essentially. So
Well, let's say here they've given themselves Super Trooper.
Yeah.
So they've given themselves one of the upper Escher ABBAs.
oh yeah, of course that's what people have been saying.
Yeah.
We're also real quickly we're going to ABBA Voyage. What the hell is we have to watch 4 of their new
4
songs?
of the new ones?
What the hell? That's fucked up.
Just
I know
give us
Benny,
all the old.
I kind of thought they were all dead. Apparently, they're still living.
They just hate each other.
They hate
I
each
think
other.
2 of them were in this film, right?
Yes, I think Bjorn and Benny are in this one.
Oh, good. They're having the time of their
The
lives.
A's are not, but the B's are in.
Is that what ABBA is?
Yeah.
It's
There's
the first letters of their
There's
names.
Agatha, there's another A, and then there's Benny and Bjorn.
Agatha, A, Benny, and Beyond.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
That A is going to be upset with
It's
you.
just and. Well, they're going to listen. And you know what? I don't give a
Agatha and Benny Beyond.
Yeah, it's like an Oxford comma, but we start with the A. But yeah, they're a vibe. I like them. But yeah, no, I'm not super. We'll get a drink. You know?
Yeah.
There's 4 options to get a drink. Actually, you know what? They kind of nailed it.
I gotta tell you, Oscar, when they get to after they've done, after they're in the middle of their bucks party,
Mm-hmm.
or in the middle of the bachelorette party, I guess they start doing "Gimme, Gimme, Gimme a Man" after midnight.
Yes.
And everyone gets really feral.
Oh, of course.
It really
It's
turns.
a Greek island. Is this when they come in on ropes and start going like the girls are having a party and then the boys, you know, just start ziplining in, just like we're gonna get feral. We're wearing masks and I've got a snout and I'm sniffing it out, and they go real chanty. It's pretty aggressive.
It looks near Planet of the Apes-esque.
Oh,
like
yeah.
when they all sort of come in and they're like, are we just going to ravage everywhere?
They ripped that girl apart from limb to limb. It was a lot.
They
Amanda was
ripped
like,
her face off.
yeah, Amanda was like, I don't know if I want to get married. They're like, that's too bad. We're gonna ignore at your feet. It was, yeah, but it's backed with ABBA. It's stunning.
Oh, it works when you've got Gimme, Gimme, Gimme playing.
Of course, yeah, it's fantastic.
Why do they tie up the dads?
Again, it's a horny film. You forget how horny this film is, and you need that in the film.
It is those Bills like, I'm all for this. And Colin's like, I am unsafe.
Whoa, it was a bloodbath back there. Are we sure that's cool? The director got destroyed, killed on site. So Colin's like really getting tied up against it.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
quite aggressive.
I saw a great quote from Colin Firth that was like, I hope that when I die and I go to heaven, the Lord sees me and goes, you know what? I really liked you in Mamma Mia.
I hope so. I think he's definitely. This whole film has surprised me at how kind of little plot it has. How many the beats are odd because they're like, should we just do the same beat 3 times? Like Amanda finds out that the dads have all think that she's their father.
Yeah.
And that sort of stretches out the middle.
Well, that's sort of the big, because I think this scene where they all at one stage join hands and they're just circling her.
Oh, and they just, how old are you? 20. It's like a heffalump scene. It's real fucked up.
Well, she starts having a panic attack, and her fiance doesn't read that situation at all. He's like, "What are you doing?
You're getting
Join
cold
in on the
feet?
fun."
Here, swig this. It's ayahuasca. Stellan gave it to me. He's kind of got a good hookup. It's upsetting.
Yeah, it is crazy. All the family members just cause poor Amanda Seyfried to just have a panic attack in the middle of the film.
I will also say this: when it comes to movie musicals, because it's like a stage play, you have to have an intermission, and it's always fun to see where it is because you sort of see her fall to the ground. And I don't know whether this is where the curtain goes, but this feels like a great.
It
curtain.
100% is. The moment I saw this, I went, "This is where the curtain goes."
Yeah.
Looked it up. Yeah. Because I was like, the movie to this point has been very, I don't want to say like minimal, but it hasn't. there haven't been a lot of people around for a lot of the musical numbers, and suddenly you have these feral men swinging in and everyone's dancing around in a circle, midsummering poor Amanda Seyfried. I was like, this seems big enough that it would be the intermission number. This would be
Colin
their
and
defying gravity.
Yeah, Colin and Skarsgård on a boat. Yeah, that doesn't wow me, okay? This does wow me, though. I'm all in on this.
You know, they do the... What song do they sing here? Gimme, gimme, gimme a man after midnight.
Voulez-vous.
Yeah, that's what they do at the concert.
Yeah.
They do Gimme Gimme into Voulez-Vous.
Whoa, that'd be...
Isn't that great?
God, we're going to get so wine drunk.
I'm going to be I'm having spritzes for days.
I cannot wait to just befriend, I don't know, some friendly women on a night out. I feel like we'd be a good vibe, you know? 5 of them, 4 of us, it'll be chill.
Oh, it'll be great. And I hope they're all like 40 plus and they're like, the kids are in bed and we're just having a fun night tonight. And we're like, let's dance, baby.
They're like, here's some pressed ecstasy. Like, oh, God, that's where the night's going? I gotta tell you, I reckon all these people are gonna be jazzed on drugs.
Oh, they're gonna be so high.
Yeah.
If London's anything to go by, the other times I've been there, everyone's just high.
It would be funny if they have like holographic like bags of coke like on the ground and you're sort of grabbing it like oh no, Benny and Bjorn tricked me. They tricked me.
Do we think they're gonna have like a holographic fight on stage?
Yeah, I would love. In the news, Oasis is coming back together. That's how you can read see what the time of this
in
was.
hologram form.
Yeah, I would love for some of those bands to come back together, but I wouldn't mind if they start fighting on stage. I think
I'd love them to fight on stage.
You need that.
I would love it if they'd accidentally just recorded ABBA fighting on stage and they were like, just leave it on the show.
It's good. Get a drink, you know?
Do they do surprise songs like Taylor Swift? Do we think they recorded them singing every single song?
I've made a bunch of wristbands. I'm going to give them out to all the elderly women there. You know, I think we're going to swap bracelets. What else do you do at the Eras tour? I don't know.
It's just that, except the ones we've written for ABBA are like, take your vitamins.
Yeah. Make sure you have that pill.
Don't screw up M with T.
Get your will sorted out. That's always a good thing to have on a bracelet.
Tell your kids you love them.
Yeah. Call your kids at an odd time. That's really what you
Call them now mid-concert. FaceTime them and point the camera at yourself for once.
Don't introduce yourself. Just kind of have them there. They'll know what's going on. And then when they go, who is this? You turn back around and go, I gotta go. Bjorn's on stage. God, I freaking cannot wait. Carl, they wake up with a bloody hangover. I like this match cuts. I think it's fun.
Oh, yeah.
I like Amanda and Meryl's friends are the exact same. Nothing changes, you know?
Yeah, they are. Do we not think... I'm just going to throw it out there right now. Do we not think people are overly close in film and TV? Like,
God,
they really
that
just...
is a sad sentence. What do you mean?
They just lay on each other.
Okay, I get this, but it is European. They're in Greece, okay?
I don't know, maybe
we
we'll
live
all...
in a very At
my wedding, is everyone just going to lay on each other?
No, I've made a flat-out rule. No one's laying near anybody, okay? I've got separate rooms for everybody of every moment. But the Europeans love laying about, you know? It's the Greek way. But we are descendant from, like, sort of British, so there's some repression there, you know? And that ain't getting bred out, you know?
That's true. You're deeply repressed.
Of course. I don't want to see someone laying about, okay?
You've never laid.
No.
All you do is stand.
I'm a stiff man. I'm constantly stiff and upright.
Like a plank. When planking took off, you were like, great, this is what I've been doing the
Finally,
entire
I can
time.
relax, you know? Just like prop myself up against the wall. That's what I like doing.
Your favorite thing is to find like a corner that has a mop and a broom leaning against it so you can just sort of shuffle in.
I can blend in.
Yeah.
Stick my little feet in a bucket, you know? Who's that? Is it the mop or Oscar? You don't know. I've even got the hair for it.
Yeah,
you know?
got the curly hair. You got mop hair.
Yeah, pretty much.
Classic mop hair
Classic
shenanigans.
mop hair. But yeah, no, they're very... so your criticism is that they're very touchy-feely?
No, I think it just made me think that because, you know, like in the show Friends, they all lie on around on each other and they just...
It was the 90s. They were all addicted to heroin.
It
was New York!
I just think there is a real friendliness
To
that...
the friends?
I mean, just to in
sounds
movie and
like-
TV, they're like, oh, just lay on each other or just curl up with one another.
Okay, 2 things. One, I think we're in a very sad friendship. We don't have that. But also, I think... it's
I'll
just-
come over. Do you want me to come over and lean on you for the rest of the episode?
I'd rather you kill me. That is a horrid statement.
I'll
to say.
kill you and then I'm going to freaking lay on you.
You better me lay me in the ground alone. I think surely it's just interesting blocking, right? You can't have like
guess
4
so.
friends being rigid on a sofa. It's like it's bland as hell. Lay about.
Just pay attention to the way that we all just stand next time. I feel like we're all like at like an arm's throw away from one
Oh
another.
yeah. No, COVID for us was great. You know, that 1.5, it's lovely.
That was great. It was back then when everybody was like, "Ah, can I hug you?"
That fucking elbow.
Elbow.
No.
People just went in for the hug.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's like we're doing Friends.
God, we're slutty.
I just think they lay around on each other a lot.
Well, they're lazy and they lived in their lovely
I'm just saying,
mansions.
there's a part where like Meryl Streep is entwined with Amanda Seyfried, like doing her nails or something.
I think it's a family thing. I think that's a bit nicer. But you're talking like a stranger. You've just woken up hungover.
Well, I'm just saying, your partner was like, I've never intimately laid with my mother in my growing years like that while she did my toenails. And I was like, okay, so it's not just me. That's a lot.
No, I don't think your parents should even like come near you. I think so. No intimacy. I can't stress to you guys. If you can't tell, we've done this podcast for 4 years. We're not very intimate people.
No, we're actually sit very far away from each other.
We're in separate rooms. We record this at alone each and just hope it syncs. So far, we've been good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jokes on the listener. We're both wearing overly large pants, and I'm inside them.
We always share a snuggie.
Yeah, that's right. We're very. I would say how close we are to one another is very akin to Greg Kinnear and Matt Damon and Stuck on You.
Yeah. Both of us, I'll be honest, a horrible genetic disease we both have, but it's kept this podcast alive.
What a reveal it would be for the listener to find out we're conjoined.
Conjoined twins with a podcast?
I know.
God, it's crazy. It's not a
that
video.
sells.
It's not a video.
That sells.
We've never done it. Damn.
I was having so many interesting physical attributes and being like, it's an audio medium.
It's an audio medium.
We'll never show it.
Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. I guess if someone is wanting a podcast, it'd be awkward if the twin wasn't, wanting to get involved.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Just somebody be like, I've got a podcast, like if it turned out you were just conjoined to somebody else and they had to sit here and be like, this podcast sucks.
They just read a book in the other room. Well, just the same room,
They had their own little book talk going on.
Yeah. Be nice. So this is what the plan. I like this now. The three, the olders and the youngies are being like, all right, we need to figure this out. Who the hell's the dad? So they each go on their little missions, okay? I like this. It seems like, although Amanda seems to get like a one-on-one time and so does Meryl, they're mainly talking to Pierce. I feel like no one talks to Skarsgård or Colin.
Well, yeah, because I think you just want it to be Pierce, I guess.
The audience wants it to be Pierce?
No, the movie. The movie wants it to be Pierce.
What was Skarsgård before this? Because Colin's got the Pride and Prejudice, that's a big get. I think, and he's got he's got Love Actually. He's big.
Well, they're all hot.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: all three of the dads are hot.
They fuck.
But
what was Skarsgård doing? Was he just doing Swedish crime procedure dramas?
Yeah, they snatched him. They snatched him right out. Well, he was Good Will Hunting.
Was he in Good Will Hunting?
He's the
he's
the teacher.
Oh, he's the apple. He's Robin's foil. Foil?
Oh, that's it. Yeah,
His Goyle.
His
foil. His foil.
And I mean, he's got Dune.
Yeah, he had. Yeah, we didn't know he had Dune.
What's pre Mamma Mia?
I wonder if anyone on the Dune
has he done Angels and Demons yet? No. Oh, he's Bootstrap Bill in Pirates of the Caribbean.
God, he's good in that.
King Arthur, he'd done. And oh wow, they really just Deep Blue Sea, Ronan. He'd been around.
Yeah, gotcha.
He'd been around. I don't think he would have been as big of a get as Colin and Pierce.
Yeah,
Pierce had just
Pierce feels
done
like
Bond.
Pierce feels like the get, and it feels like it's like, hey, we got Colin.
Yeah,
and we're stacking up with a bit of Skarsgård.
Yeah, but I mean, I do really enjoy the heart-to-heart Pierce Brosnan has with the daughter, and it's like, you're a great drawer, and then shows maybe the worst drawing you've ever seen. There's no shading to it.
It's a lazy stencil. It could have been done in a minute. He's like, you should give up your career and chase that. I hear the art world's very easy to crack into. Give up this hotel empire. And chase that. And she's like, you know what, Pierce? I'm not going to listen to you. You're a divorcee with 2 kids, and they're not here. They don't love you.
I'm convinced he's just trying to turn the daughter against the mom.
Yeah.
So I think there's foul play afoot.
He definitely got burnt with his other 2 kids, and he's like, well, I better, let me commit to this egg.
Do we not find out what was the go with their marriage before? So he had 2 kids and then got engaged and then came back for Meryl and then went back and married. Is that what the go was?
I think so. He got burnt. He's been living a lie.
Burnt to a crisp.
Yeah. He's been tanned.
I'm not shocked.
Well, I mean, do we think his 2 kids were good? What was his life? Was he like a banker?
Him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would like to say he's an art seller. Why would he know about this drawing? I gotta tell you, genuinely, go and look up the drawing. It's like of a duck.
Well,
it's like the outline of a duck.
Cartoon trace of just like, here's your face. It's just like, look up Pierce Brosnan cartoon and pick a chat, and you'll be like, that's what you'll pop up with.
Yeah. There's no, you wouldn't say it's a good portrait.
No.
It wouldn't win the Archibald.
But might it, though? But might it?
Oh, it's the lack of quality really nailed Pierce Brosnan.
You've gone for an abstract, and that's good. That's real good. Carl, let's get to the fun scene. And dare I say, although you're right, all the music doesn't like push the scene forward. This one definitely is the worst one for it. However, is the best
It's
song.
the best one.
It's the best song.
Yeah.
They're on the beach. It's Pepper.
She's wine
Tanya
drunk on the
and
beach.
Pepper. God, it's nice. She's just getting fucked up, and she's like, let's do a horny beach song. And the film goes, you know what? We're 4 steps ahead of you. Let's do it.
I enjoy when there's a bit of like camp in the song and they do some silly stuff. Like in the last one when Julie Walters is crawling on roofs.
Yes.
You know, and you're going, what's going on here? This is
Skarsgård,
great.
her crawling, that's a shot. I will also say, I don't know if it's a pro or a con. I'm a big fan of the camera work. More just wacky zooms.
I think the movie's like well shot.
Yeah.
Like it's a good coverage. They've got these really good zooms on people. Like the movie knows it's being a bit heightened, a bit camp. It's not taking place in reality. Like the director knows that. Everyone knows that. Everyone's performing with all this energy because of it. It's great.
Yeah. The beach scene's the best one.
But the beach scene is the best one.
Yeah.
Do we think she ever gets to hook up with this guy?
I hope so. I hope it's hot and sexy.
Why does Julie go for Bill? Do we think?
Bill's fun. Bill's fun. He's also a closed book, and that's alluring to people, you know?
And he's got a boat.
He's got a boat.
Sometimes you fuck for assets.
He's got tattoos on his knees, and that's attractive to many people. You laugh, and yet it is.
What if you were going to get a tattoo on your knee? What would you get?
I think his eyeballs are pretty itchy. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get googly eyes.
Googly eyes.
Yeah.
I'd get some googly eyes. Maybe I'd get like an implant with the googly eyes so they kind of rattle when I walk.
I'd get it to look like a pocket. So it looked like I had a skin pocket on my
Okay, like
knee.
a knee pocket.
Yeah, like a knee pocket.
Yeah.
Like if somebody was like, oh, have you got any change? And I went down into my knee and they were like, oh my God, is that a knee pocket? And I went, no, it's a tattoo.
It'd be fun if you could like turn out the knee pockets. So be like, oh, got no change. And they're like, oh my God, you horrifically, what the hell is that? You just pulled skin out of thin air. It's like, yep, no change.
It'd be a great way to determine whether there was vacancy or no vacancy.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Yeah,
That would be good, wouldn't
turn
it?
it over. Yeah,
Wouldn't it be good to drive through a town and be like, that guy's knee is out, everywhere's booked.
God, it's a high-paying gig though. That's the good thing about it.
Bring back skin pockets.
Yeah.
Why'd they ever go away?
I don't think they've come yet. Maybe they haven't come.
They'll have that moment.
Why don't you bring them? Why don't you start them?
No, I now that I've said the word skin pocket, I don't like it.
It doesn't sell.
It doesn't
It
sell.
doesn't sell. Not like this beach scene. Carl, it's a hot scene. I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah, it's a really fun scene. Look, let's just skip to the church.
Yeah.
Okay, Amanda Seyfried has a wedding dress and she hops on a donkey.
Yeah.
This donkey then gets brought all around town. They bring it up to the stairs. Now, this is the most beautiful church I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Fucking divine.
We
And
looked it
you
up-
guys are getting married here, right?
Oh, I wish. The moment I saw it, I went, oh, I get it. I get why the entire movie, though, my partner and I were watching it, we were like, we're doing this.
Yeah. How fucking cool.
We're doing this.
It's crazy you like didn't fall in love with this film because it's nuts to then do Grease without having the background of ABBA, Mamma Mia. Have never seen it.
Well, we're doing it right. You do ABBA at the beginning in concert with Hologram,
Yeah.
and then you get married at the end in Greece.
It's nice.
You gotta separate the two.
Separate. It's too much ABBA.
Yeah,
It's too
that's
much
right.
Grease.
If this was simply a Sorkin script set in Greece, it'd be great.
I would love to get married in the Social Network. Ugh. Harvard and then a sad courtroom. God, it would land.
So, and then just the Facebook offices.
Yes. And I guess no love, but wouldn't it be nice?
It'd be great.
Yeah.
It'd be a vibe. It'd be thrilling.
Oh,
Yeah. So this beautiful church.
Yeah.
We looked it up. It's booked out till was it 2027?
yeah.
In real life.
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah.
Like it's out.
It's so many stairs.
But Meryl, and this is an actress. She owns every step. They've got a helicopter circling the island. She's running around with a little pashmina, nailing it.
Oh, she looks great this entire film.
Yeah.
When she is in her like overalls at the beginning of the movie, vibe. I was like, maybe I should wear that to my wedding. Get rid of that tailored suit.
Burn it. You want to get some loose pants, okay? Loose denim overalls, maybe like a little schmuck, bit of paint on there, bit of cock on there as well, and you're fine. Maybe some sandals.
Me being like, I've got to get these overalls. I'm corking. I'm corking the wall.
You're cocking the wall for the tiles. It's good stuff. They all arrived at this church. All our key players are here. You know them.
Yeah. Can you even remember them?
I can't remember the names. There's 3 men. There's the 2 old...
There's Bill. I now remember Bill because of the Skarsgård connection.
Oh.
I don't know who Pierce is.
Sam.
Yeah. Colin is...
Fred or Tom? I want to say Fred. They call him Freddy Headbang or something. I cannot remember.
And then we've got Salt and Pepper.
Pepper's the one that Tanya tries to woo on the beach.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes.
And then what's the other one? Julie Walters' character?
Tanya and A something. A. We've also got Sophie, who is Amanda.
Right.
Yeah. I couldn't really work out how to do a Sophie's choice joke here. So, play around with that a bit.
Well, I mean, you could say Meryl deciding between these 2 men. 3 men was a real Sophie's choice.
I know, but you can't want Sophie to be the titular choice.
You could see Sophie trying to pick between these 3 dads as her father was a real Meryl choice.
You hit gold. That's what we needed. Thank Christ.
I'm convinced we pack up. That joke was so mid. We've nailed the episode. How far in are we? Yeah. So they're up in the church.
Yeah.
And they announce that there's not going to be a wedding.
Yeah.
How pissed off would you be?
Fucking livid, okay? I've come on a goddamn boat. I've trekked it out. Quite frankly, the accommodation's been dreadful. This hotel is poorly managed. I've given up a lot of my time. I'm a divorcee with 2 kids, okay? I can't just go off willy-nilly to Greece. I'm going to watch a wedding. I have not seen a wedding. It's pretty ridiculous. I'd be livid.
How would you feel if my partner and I pulled this same shtick?
So what, the wedding's off? Or you're just like, nah, we're not doing it.
We've decided we don't need to get married.
I wouldn't be chuffed.
No, you wouldn't, would you?
Chuffed. MF, I would probably kill. I'd probably kill.
But wouldn't you be happy for us?
I mean, yeah, no. It depends how drunk and how many dull Mardies there were in my close vicinity.
So many.
If I was stuffed, I'd be like, good for them, huh? They really made a good choice.
I think my partner and I'd be like, there's no wedding, and we're taking the Dalmais with us.
Oh, then I would riot. I'd burn all of Greece.
Flip a table.
I'd flip a table.
I just think if you're going to do a destination wedding, you've got to go through with it. You've got to go through
if you're getting married,
take the hint.
If you're getting married locally, give up, mid-ceremony. That's fine. People haven't traveled that far.
Oh, you can jump in a car. You can be home in 20 minutes a lot of the time.
A cheap Uber, you're fine. But if
Yeah.
I have to get a bus or a plane, I'll kill.
Yeah.
I'll kill.
Weren't you saying that you were considering mid-vow not going through with it?
Yes, but then I remember that everyone traveled 90 minutes, and that would be rude. But no. If it was 60 minutes, it would have been done.
I had to drive your car up, and I was not comfortable in it, so I would have been pissed.
Hey,
I would have been like, get your own car home. I would have thrown the keys at you.
Burn the car, and that's what happens. That's what Stellan does in this little island.
Well, I'm not surprised. So they just Dominic Cooper and Amanda Seyfried decide that they're not going to get married. I guess they've learned over the course of the movie that the mum had an outlandish life. And that was okay.
I don't know exactly all the messages. Is it
Neither.
one that... Because they're young. They're 20 getting married. They can probably take some time to vibe.
Yeah.
And see if they like each other.
Crazy to get married at 20.
Yeah.
Isn't it wild we've evolved past that as a society to get married that young?
I think so. Well, it's 2008. Things were different back then.
I can't imagine getting married when I was 20. I was a wreck.
Yeah.
I had nothing in fucking order. I have nothing in order now. I don't even think I should be getting married now.
Hey, what, you're 38? Jesus
40.
Christ.
I'm Russian. I'm on the back end of 40.
Oh, 56.
Yeah.
God, what a horrid age. But God, it's going to be good in Greece.
Oh, it's going to be great. It's only just popped into my head, but Dominic Cooper making a website for this hotel to try and save it. Too little, too late, Dominic.
No, I'd just be... I mean, here's the thing. Could she Airbnb this,
It's too many rooms.
Is this the wedding location? Because, sorry...
It should be booked out all the time.
Is the hotel attached to this little rock that you
I
walk
reckon
up?
she owns this.
How is she not bowling,
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe,
I think
but the
she'll be
website
fine.
hadn't come out yet.
Shit. And that's why we... you know what? The website probably saved it. Good for Dominic, huh? Man, it really saved her bacon. Well, Meryl was just like, no one comes, just walks into here and books a table. We just have like a front service. Like, get a website, get an email, immediately booked.
Yeah, that's right. Get Squarespace. Get Wix.
No one's pushing Wix anymore.
Nobody pushes Wix anymore, except for when you're using Vistaprint, and they're like, you want to add on Wix for free, and you're like, I'm just buying a pamphlet,
You know what?
man.
I won't be getting Vistaprint. That you've actually you told me not to get Vistaprint.
Because there's no wedding, Pierce Brosnan's like, what if I just married Meryl Streep?
Yeah.
And this came out of nowhere, in my opinion. How'd you feel about that?
I was pretty upset and I was pretty lost. But it sort of washed over me because I'll be honest. They say I do, and it really. You know what? The songs really like punctuate. Hey, maybe just say I do.
I do love that. By this point, I am sick because they keep on pausing songs. You go, oh well, they're done with that song. And they're just in the middle of it to have a little talking interlude, and then they keep on going.
I was going to say, by the end, they're really like, fuck, there's another 4 songs. We were finished. Let's just smash this out.
Now, this is sort of Pierce Brosnan's moment.
Yeah.
He has been terrible throughout the film.
You think he's been terrible?
I don't think he's been terrible. I think his singing has been terrible.
Oh, we didn't talk about the performances. Let's just talk about this. Pierce... awful. Meryl, an absolute angel. My God. So is Amanda. I really like Amanda in this. Dominic's a vibe. Colin is also pretty dreadful, but I don't think it's given much. And Skarsgård has the voice of an angel. Anybody else you think nails it?
Who else sings? Julie's fun. She's fun. Like I think everybody's doing enough apart from Pierce. I think Pierce really stands out as underdoing it.
I think so.
And do we think they were like, don't worry, we'll make this sound good? Or do you reckon he saw this at the premiere and he was like, well, you did me dirty?
I think they go, can you sing? He goes, no. They go, do you care? No. Fuck it.
The agent's like, wait, have you already landed in Greece? And he's like, yeah. And they're like, damn.
How many Dolmartis deep are you? Oh, a few.
A few.
Oh, no. Oh, my vocals. Oh,
They've got Bill and Colin, and they can't be much better than me, so we're surely on equal footing.
Yeah, surely it must be like, can those two sing?
Yeah.
And then they kind of, okay.
They're fine.
They're
like,
fine.
they're that fine Hollywood they're singing. They're Timothy Chalamet and Wonka. Like,
Yeah.
they're fine.
Yeah.
But Pierce is really obnoxiously bad.
Girl, can you see it? Say I do. It's so
He
goddamn-
looks like he's suffering
Oh, he's
with
straining
every
for
line.
a poo. It's not good.
You feel bad for him, but do we think he thought he was nailing it and then was shocked with the outcome?
I don't think he cared because all his songs are so camp. Like constantly, they're back to back against a wall. You know what?
Oh,
You can
yeah,
sing
true.
you can sing whatever you want. It ain't gonna look good, but it looks good.
Pierce can do it all.
Yeah.
And then we just get a bit of fun.
Yeah, a bit
and
of
then we
fun.
just get a bit of fun.
A little treat while you're watching the credits.
Yeah.
Them all in wacky outfits on a big stage. Bit of fire. The boys are having a blast. The gals are having a
The
blast.
fun really is seeing these actors do this.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, these actors don't usually do this, and now they're doing it,
Yeah.
and that's fun.
What do we think was the outcome of this? Oh, sorry, because every movie, you're like, I want this to make a lot of money. Do we think they thought this was going to be this big?
Honestly, yeah. I think ABBA plus Grease. Like, that is...
It's a pretty big stars.
Like, and then also, yeah, it's big stars doing like musical numbers. It's campy. It's based off a Broadway hit.
Yeah.
And then opened as counter programming to The Dark Knight. They must have been a little bit cocky.
Yeah.
Like they must have been like, we have done as well as this movie can possibly do. If the audience rejects it, like that's on. We've done everything we can.
Yes.
So I think they must be pretty chuffed. The fact it made $700 million though is pretty crazy.
It's pretty bananas.
In today's money, is that a bill? Is that like an easy bill?
Oh, totally. I think it's a 1.5.
You reckon the dollar's doubled since 2008?
About, yeah.
Damn, has it?
Yeah.
I'm not going to check. I'll take your word
I
for
think
it.
it's 20 years. That's how much it takes for things to time.
It's not 2028.
It could be.
You're saying every 20 years everything doubles?
Something like that.
What financial advice are you running off of?
Oh, I've just got investments that double every 20 years.
What? I mean, this friendship hasn't hit 20 years.
Aw, that's kind. Let's end it there. Kyle, who would watch Mamma Mia?
Look, everyone's mum. that's it.
It is, yeah. I mean, like, this is, we all know. I guess can we be a convert? Because I think there's people that love this film. Like, no one's lukewarm on Mamma Mia, you know? Either you hate it or you're feral for it, like those boys.
I know, and I don't want to be a hater. Like, some of it's fun. It's
Yeah.
just that I think the plot's so thin. I think the characters don't get to do anything, and so you're really just going off of, is the vibe good? And I think viewed in short clips, the vibe's great.
Yeah.
Like, the vibe's impeccable. This chopped up and put onto YouTube, perfect for my consumption of it.
Voulez-vous and the beach scene on YouTube, that's a 5 out of 5 film.
Absolutely, that's the film of the year. Give it an Oscar.
Everything else, goodness.
Very passive.
Yeah, I'm not going to be like a hater. Like, a lot of it's fun, but
Oh, absolutely. If you like Mamma Mia, I get it. Like,
Yeah.
I get why people like it. And I think looking at Letterboxd, it has like 1.6 million watches.
Yeah.
So this movie's stayed around.
I think this is Meryl's biggest film.
Yeah, it's a lot of these actors' biggest film. What's Amanda Seyfried's Mank? The movie Gone?
It could be,
Les Miserables?
yeah, probably Les Mis. Jennifer's Body. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
all right. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
shit, okay,
Yeah, cool.
fuck,
Maybe
yeah.
it's Ted 2.
Oh, yeah, no, it's definitely Ted 2.
It's definitely Ted 2.
Do you think, you know what? It actually might be Mamma Mia 2.
It would 100% be Mamma Mia.
2.
Why would it be 2?
People go to the second, then they'll check out the first they want to. But mainly, I was surprised at how popular that second one was.
Mamma Mia 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It hits.
Yeah.
They've got a bad cover of Waterloo in it, and the rest of the movie's great. I'm kidding. It's about as equal a footing on this one. I'm about as passive on both of them. I'm very blasé about the whole experience.
Yeah, I mean, people are like, it's iconic. I'm like, I guess it is, but I just think there's more fun to be had somewhere else. Go somewhere else.
You know, go see an actual play.
Support the art. That's right. We'll go to High Horse. You guys are just. Can you tell we're tired?
Just go and see your sons play. Go and see your daughters play.
Yeah, Pierce. Yeah, your
Pierce,
2 kids you
you
left
know.
you left in England.
Imagine coming back being like, "Oh,
I've
hey Dad,
wed-
how was
I've
the
wedded."
wedding? How was like the wedding of your old flame's daughter like?" And he's like, "Didn't go through, so I had to marry her."
She divorced me pretty quick. I owe her half the money. She really got me
She also
dry.
gets one of the two of you. Sort out which one of you's going to Greece.
Is that or we saw you two in half? So up to you.
We can have the legs of you and the top half of you, and she'll love it.
Meryl's like, 2 sets of legs. What's the point of this?
This episode's been a treat. It's
Yeah.
just for us to have a load off. We're excited about going to Europe.
Yes.
And now we're going to talk about some movies that we actually cared about.
Yes.
Oscar, I saw Alien Romulus the other day.
Huge.
Thought it was great.
Yep.
Loved it. I was just like, this is what they've been. Why haven't they just been trying to do Alien like this?
Yeah.
I think
You just sort of go back to the sort of like, let's just chill in a scary room.
so simple. And I think it teeters on like that edge of being like, yeah, we're doing a retread and we're doing callbacks and we're doing some legacy sequel things. But then I think it does try and do its own thing in the third act, and it's got so much goodwill. You go with it. And I thought all the acting was good. So many practical effects, great violence, really good set pieces. Like the no gravity acid blood set piece is simply fantastic on the big screen. The sound design in it is epic. I just thought it was simply a great time at the movies.
Beautiful.
So I was super chuffed about that.
Nice.
It made me excited about all of them again. So I'm retroactively watching.
I would love to go. I've not even watched the first. How crazy is that?
I would make sure you watch the second.
Aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I would probably rank them going 1 to this one. And
Yeah,
then
nice.
and
Like
then
all the myriads of the
think
Prometheus.
we should do Alien Resurrection on the podcast. We should do the fourth one on the podcast.
Yes, we should.
Josh Whedon wrote it.
Wow.
And
it's crazy how many people are always attached. Like David Fincher with that third one.
Yeah.
Like such big names have been attached to this thing. I just really can't get it off the ground.
It's so funny it took them this long to be like, okay, let's just have an alien.
Yeah.
Like, it took them so long.
James
again.
Cameron was like, what if it's wacky? It's a bit fun. It's like
Yeah.
an action film. They're like, all right, we're doing that. It's like, no.
Yeah, and I think it's also taken some good stuff from the game. So, and I do think we should play the
Oh, we should
Alien
play the
Isolation game.
I would love
it's
to.
great.
I've seen like a let's play of that. It's so clever that it's just like it's so organic. So you really can't. There's no like. you're never going to be like, oh, like those Until Dawn games. Like, here's the scare.
Yeah.
Whereas this is like, you could kind of go for like an hour of no scares.
Yeah.
And then just naturally like, oh, it's terrifying.
It's terrifying. It makes me. I've never finished it because it just gives me so much anxiety.
Yeah.
I also want to give a shout out to, there is an actor in it that I loved. He plays the robot in this.
Yep.
And he is in a little British movie called Rye Lane. He's excellent in it, and he's so good at
Is
this.
Rye Lane the one with Florence Pugh on a bike as the poster?
No, you're thinking of that A Good Person, the Zach Braff written and
Yes.
directed film.
Is Rye Lane the one with the one with glasses? Is it got someone sitting on a bench?
No.
I'm so close. I feel like
I don't think you are. I dare say I don't think you know what movie I'm talking
Come
about.
on, man! I forgot. I know. Is the poster pink and orange font?
Yes.
yeah. I know Rye Lane. No idea what it's about. Nailed it. They are sitting on a bench.
No, they're sitting on those are little horsies, little spring horsies at a. You guys love Rye Lane. Rye Lane's great. Look at it. It's 82 minutes. Flies by.
82 minutes.
Look at the reviews on that.
Oh,
that,
good 4.
That bad boy's great.
Damn.
Huh?
Okay.
Go watch Rye Lane. Go watch
Rye
the
Lane.
new Alien one. Oscar, what's your palate cleanser?
I guess I don't know if it's been a while, but Death Becomes Her. You guys showed me this. It's a Meryl. I fucking went feral for this.
It's so good.
It's so fucking good. What's his name? The guy who directs it. It's,
Robert
He
Zemeckis.
squeezes it in through Back to the Future. Oh, man, I gotta tell you, that is a Roger Rabbit might be the least of my favorite of those, and that's a pretty fucking top tier thing. This was so much fucking fun. So simple. The plot's really like, we're not really gonna even finish. It's just a good time. I guess it's got some fun commentary on like plastic surgery and stuff, but I don't even give a shit.
It's just LA.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's great in it.
Everyone's giving such a fun performance. Everything's so campy. The special effects are terrific. Like, I don't know what he was on in those 5 years. It sucks he's like Beowulf's where I'm at now. It's like, no, do the fun mix things. That's way
Now
better.
he's not even moving the camera.
He's just like, we can make Tom Hanks young. I'm like, stop it.
He's like, we're going to put
things through people's stomachs. That's more interesting. Roberts. Ugh.
have people pull their heads out of their bodies, and he's like, if the camera's here, and then we'll name the movie that.
What if we put a camera in the left corner? That's the film. Most of it's going to be set in the Wild West when there wasn't a house here. Do we think that's what's going to... I really do think the film's going to be mainly nature, and then for the last 10 minutes, Tom Hanks rocks up.
I hope it's Tree of Life. Just all Tree of Life vibes, but with weird CGI, and then a lot of Paul Bettany in the middle, and then Tom Hanks.
Death Becomes Her is great. Cannot wait for... Was it called that or this?
It's called Here.
That's right. I keep getting the ad on YouTube.
I keep getting it up as a gag, and I'm now convinced myself I'm going to love it. The last time I watched the trailer, I was like, gonna cry. I was like, they did live here. Might just be me because I'm getting married, but I'm like,
Where would you put the here camera? Where would you? Because like you've
Where, in my home?
in your life, like
In my life.
Yeah.
I'd probably put it in here. Could you imagine? Me and you hobbling in Ols being
Yeah.
like, we recorded here.
What a dump! Thank God one of us killed the other.
Thank God. Which one of us do you think is going to kill the other? Because it can only go one of
I
two
gotta
ways.
tell you, yeah. I guess that is a way. You can't use that expression with just two things. I want to kill you because of that, honestly. Let's get out of here.
I'll
I'm
accept
done.
it.
I'm done.
What are we doing next week, Oscar?
Next week, we're doing Urban Legend, the classic that I've yet to hear about or watch. So, keen. I don't really know how to tee it up, but next week, Urban Legend.